Last year, 40-year-old border agent Brian Terry was gunned down by members of a Mexican drug cartel, and lawmakers say the weapons were sold to his killers by the United States.
He died not in Iraq or Afghanistan, but in the desert outside of Rio Rico, Arizona, some 18 miles inside of the U.S.-Mexican border.
In Congress, lawmakers and special federal agents grappled with the issue of guns trafficked over the border shared with Mexico in a program called Operation Fast and Furious, run by the Department of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms.
We monitored as they purchased handguns, AK-47 variants, and .50 caliber rifles, almost daily at times. Rather than conduct any enforcement actions, we took notes.
The operation was designed to track illegal weapons, but at the same time it funneled guns to extremely dangerous gang members in Mexico. Guns found at the scene of Terry's shooting were traced back to the U.S. as thousands of other guns in Mexico have been.
One, our own people are violating our law, and number two, people are misled as to what the jobs might be, and I think it's a humanitarian issue that's an injustice to the people that are being recruited.
Officials fear they're losing their grip on keeping guns out of the hands of drug cartels that are being used against American agents after being smuggled across the border. Officials estimate that in 35,000 drug-related killings in Mexico, 70% of all guns recovered at crime scenes were from the U.S. Lawmakers are facing a battle as to how to handle guns that are falling into the wrong hands from across the border. Some have fervently called for stronger gun control laws, but opponents say these laws could violate the U.S. Constitution's Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. But opinions on the issue are mixed.
I personally don't own a gun, but where I think it does need to be controlled is if people are not mentally stable. There needs to be some way to track that without getting off in our personal business.
I think they're pretty good actually right now. Some of them with the Brady bill that limited some of the firearms is pretty good.
Senator Chuck Grassley and Representative Darrell Issa, chairman of the panel, say they intend to find out how high the orders went in the sanctioning of the flawed gun tracking program. Both President Obama and Attorney General Eric Holder have denied involvement. Colin Campbell, Press TV, Washington.